A janitor happened to glance at the vegetables in a greenhouse and spotted something buried in the soil. Though the suspect was already dead, the discovery stunned Detective Kevin. The body had clearly just been buried. There was no decay, no stench. But how did Ella figure it out so quickly? It was because tomatoes and cucumbers were planted together in the same soil. The two crops don't complement each other. They compete for nutrients. And since neither plant's roots had taken hold yet, it was obvious they'd only been planted recently. For someone like Wendy, a hardcore environmentalist, this was far too basic a mistake to make. The only explanation was that she'd planted them in a rush to hide what was underneath, a corpse. The deduction was seamless, yet Kevin felt no satisfaction. They had come to investigate a missing persons case, and now their prime suspect had become a murder victim. Which case should take priority? Ella, being a mother herself, had already promised the woman who reported the case that she would do everything possible to find her missing children. That was why, even before the required 24 hours had passed to open an official missing persons file, she had dragged Kevin to Wendy's home. At first, suspicion pointed to the ex-husband, who very likely could have taken the children in a bitter fight over custody. But now, with a body in the ground, the survival chances of those two kids had dropped to below 40%. They went to the mother's home. Using her warmth and empathy, Ella coaxed a lead out of the family's nanny. The children's grandfather ran a hotel business and had filled his home with antiques from around the world. More importantly, his relationship with his former son-in-law was terrible. Just last week, the two had a heated argument in the study over both custody rights and environmental issues. The grandfather clearly had a motive, but without hard evidence, the police couldn't touch him. As Ella's mind worked through the tangle of clues, she picked up on something odd. A community official had described Wendy, the deceased, as someone who fed the kids junk food, yet the vegetables in the greenhouse had clearly been grown for the children. And when it came to education, the official claimed Wendy let the kids spend all their time on electronics. But in reality, the house only had one well-worn survival manual. Clearly, the official had lied, trying to paint Wendy as an unfit mother and strip her of custody. But why would he go that far?